All right, my sound is a little bit rusty. It is quite late here in Finland right now. But thank you everyone and welcome to the first official Raid Debrief parade that we have set up for you guys. So today at around 2 hours ago, the group that is known as the Teutonians, their Rulerguard decided to flash raid us on our own backfields called Hellscommon. The strength of their forces were approximately 20 combatants at the field, and they did have a varying combined use of different units, such as assault rifles, anti-tank guns, heavy and light armor, and also a plane and the two. This was a unexpected raid, and obviously we could have prepared for it much. It was a flash raid. But, however, as it may have been, even though we were unprepared and our enemy was, well, obviously quite a bit stronger and more trained than us, then we actually managed to push them off and we held them off and they did not even get to our main border. Some of them did get past by sneaking through or glitching, however, that isn't to be accounted for. So after spectating the raid and the actual battle itself and how our forces actually fought, I am pleased to say that this was a absolute success. Just that a community such as big and vast as Teutonnia decides to send their units to our game specifically, to our backgrounds, means that we have actually established ourselves as a independent and very own original community, which is very appealing to other groups, even bigger than ours, which means that we have something really, really good going on over here. Now, the actual raid itself went amazingly. Armed forces did supplement our forces, hold the line, and filled the gaps where other specialized regiments did it. Regarding military police, the last police, they did exceptionally well at holding the border, keeping the doors open, and letting only the correct individuals passing through it, which is commendable, and thank you to military police for that. Jaegers also, although many of them could not attend the post-raid parade, they did carry their own weight by helping to take out the flanks with their recon vehicles and their specialized weapons. Now, regarding mechanized battalion, I want to extend a special thank you to Mechanized battalion for actually holding down the line as best as they could with the technical difficulties that we had. With their exceptional tank skills and very good training, even though they are a brand new branch of the Finnish armed forces and they only have a couple days of training under their belt, they still managed to outperform the Soviet forces with overwhelming strength and strategy. Even though we only had a couple of tanks against all the raiders, and all of them did have AT guns behind their backs, which can one-shot destroy our tanks. Mechanized battalion managed to hold down to the line with their better training and skill and strategy. So I do want to thank further for making that possible. And I want to extend a special thank you to WWII and the entire mechanized infantry who managed to fill the gaps between the armed forces and the other regiments and actually helping to protect our tanks, which made our tanks very effective. Without mechanized infantry, we would have lost many of our tanks and possibly even lost the front line, and they could have pushed us back to the border. So this was a great use of combined arms. And even though we have not trained in combined arms that much lately, I do want to start doing that pretty quickly because, as you can see, just a quick flash raid, which we were unprepared for, turned out quite well just because of how our commanding officers and seniors actually managed to plan this out on the go and help each other and supplement their deficiencies in order to gain a combined advantage on the field. So I do want to thank everybody for working amazingly together and providing us with a fair and an amazing battle which we could all take pride in. And I do want to say this was a major success, and I want to thank every single one of you for being here. As version 2.5 Hellspawn is now released, this will bring a lot of new people, new mechanics, new stuff to do, and majorly new branches which you can join, develop your own skills in, and make yourself a better character for yourself and everyone else, and make brand new memories with new people that you will learn to love. And another thing, notice about the Air Force. I know many of you have been asking what's the deal with that, and I do want to say that I honestly don't know quite yet. I did manage to use a plane during the raid just to test it out and combat it itself, and it is effective if it's used correctly. However, we still want to um, develop further on the plane system to get it actually working and sort out any organizational hiccups that we might experience with the launch of the Air Force. But I do want to say that it is coming soon, just not quite yet. As soon as Mechanized Battalion, Mechanized Infantry, and SP, and all the other branches get back on their feet and everything organized, it will be a clear go for Air Force to launch. And it will be a select small group of individuals. It will not be a major force because as you know, Hellspawn is not quite that big of a map, so there is no need to have a major fleet of aircraft. Only a couple of strike aircraft, strike bombers, attacker planes, and maybe one heavier bomber plane and a transport plane for other purposes. But that's not what this parade is about. This parade is about me thanking every single one of you, us celebrating this moment together of beating our beloved Teutonians on a friendly regard, and this will be one of many to come. I'm pretty sure that this will not be the last that will hear of the Teutonians, and we will have many more battles with them, and we may have won this singular battle, but that doesn't mean that we have won the war. There's much to come, and I expect more from you. And I want to say honestly, all of you guys have filled my expectations beyond of what I could have imagined and beyond of what I could have imagined Finlandic to ever be. It started off just a small group of friends coming together, and now it's much more than that. And I have all of you here to thank for that, for making this community truly something original and different from everything else, making it stand on its own legs instead of being a puppet of another bigger community. It's Finlandic is truly its very own Finlandic, and I am grateful for that. Now, without further ado, guys, thank you for being here. This was a lovely moment. There will be many more to come, and I hope to be seeing a lot more of you guys down here. So, without further ado, let's hear it for the Finnish national anthem. Now, I know that every single one of you is thinking about it, and I'm going to grant it to you. Everyone, present arms. Now aim it up in the sky and let it rip.